Alright. Chat's up and running. Good, good. Music. Welcome back, everybody, to another glorious afternoon of Minecraft. That penguin's hilarious. Multiplayer. Back to Wabbit. Let's back down the Wabbit hole. Haven't done this in a while, so I'll give you guys a tour of the castle. However far I get in an hour is what I'll go over and show you, but it'll be a little more in depth. It's just me. That works. With that, we'll start with spawn. So every 2 to 4 years on the Wabbit server, we go over and reset the map. We try to run as long as possible because some people make some really large builds. So when you spawn in the Wabbit, you'll spawn right here. This is central spawn. So if you want to just build somewhere off of central spawn, just go out the door here and you'll be at central spawn. Or you go up the stairs, you've got your random teleporter, which literally puts you anywhere in the world, but 9 times out of 10 puts you in the ocean. And then you have the cardinal headings. North, east, south, west. And of course the shopping district. Usually I make a small fort, but this time around I've decided to go over and make a cute geometric . There's a box where none of the sides actually touch. I saw somebody make this out of steel tubing for a coffee table. I'm like, that's actually impressive. So I made it my shop this time around. A fire sword above it. There are some interesting shops in the shopping district. As you see here, it's what we're asking for and who's asking for it. Let's see if we get to the top on this one. Easy way to look around the entire shopping district is from up on high. Fire and ice sword. So not all the plots have been filled in, that's why we haven't made another row. Two shops incorporated together. Yeah, the Wabbit. coming soon, I hope, and the I hope part is definitely true. They ain't come back yet. If you're gonna do something like that, you go over and put a plate in front of it. People can actually walk through. One diamond for all. Random axolotl, all colors. He's got Dow. Full on color gradient. It's actually pretty cool. Massive Incorporated. That's actually pretty cool. Column of lava, if you're dumb enough to walk into it. Yeah, all of this just for an elevator. is cool and all, but goodness. It at least works. I give them that. Buzzy bees. That's pretty cool. So if it's red, that means it's sold out. Back to my shop. I know I didn't look at every last one of them, but so well. Let me fast forward the night. So yeah, after the map reset, just over a year ago, went to all the cardinal headings, and decided to go over and work off South Spawn this time. So, when I came out of the world tree, one of the admins made that. This was just forest off this direction, a gigantic field off of this way. So, my little castle. So yeah, this hilltop, there was only like 1 or 2 blocks here, but most of it was flat. Like, okay, cool. And from here, just went on to one massive field. And with that, I started planning. Made the lay down for the entrance here, and then started clearing, lighting the place up, make it to where mobs weren't spawning. This was a gigantic pit leading down. So the bottom of that pit, it actually came out, there was like a small 9x9 hole right here that continued on this way, that continued on down. So I'm like, cool. Dug down to this part, got to level 100, which this is level 100. Come on. I'm like, this would be a good spot. So I basically dug down and made a little alcove right here. And that's where I started keeping my stuff. As you see, all I did was literally continue digging out. So I dug out this way, and then dug down. Did a spiral staircase all the way to the bottom. Because this time around, instead of leveling a mountain and using the material to build up, I decided to dig down, literally, and built up. So I caved out this entire thing. Squared off the inside of this, got my columns. There was basically a small cavern right there. It was literally only like that big. But I hollowed it out and make this. This is where my red and blue trees are at. My yin and yang fish, the koi on the ceiling. I had a lot of fun with this. Give me just a minute, I'll go over and bring up some pictures. Let's see, let's get down to just this castle. There you go. We'll start with that. Let's share screen. Picture in picture. Alright. So as you see at the date in the upper left corner there, this was April of 22. And I picked this spot, leveled it off, I started with the shopping district. That's where I dug the fish out. There's the front gate. Like I said, I got it down. There wasn't much to it. Another player's house. Yes, this is my back wall, or my eastern wall. Sun rises in the east. This is what it looked like when I started. I'm like, that goes pretty good. I'm like, I could work with that. So, got my colors that I want to go over and use. And yeah, this is the beginning. There's the world tree, there's my front gate, and there's where I blockaded off and lit the entire thing up. And here's my villagers. I kept them in a small little circle here to keep them from dying. But the rest of that was just literally open field. This is when I dug out to the corner. There's my daughter, there's my neighbor. The Dido's my neighbor. Purple Kid is my daughter. This is where I made the flat template and then started building. And there's Larry. House was a squid, so there's my squid. This is when I finished the front gate. As you can see through the gate, it's still nothing but straight meadow. Yeah, that's it. I literally just finished that part. It was just rough wall going the other direction. This is when I finished the south gate. Looking back in. So now this whole area here, so down here is the Jack of all trade with their art grotto. And then this is the terraced houses. And the cathedral is all right here. That's when I finished the actual crenellations. Cleaned it up, got rid of the other columns, just left the center column. Dug down and made the arena. That's when I set down the footprint for the castle keep. The gray box here, that's what I was having the villagers sleep in. I was literally just a box with beds. They were happy. This is when I finished the throne room. This is all the banners and everything up. And see, this is looking into the throne room, and this is where I started laying out for the meeting hall. As you see, it's further down because this is where the castle kitchen is down here, and then it comes up to this level, which is the meeting hall level. Helped out with the shop, figure out how to go over and do the roofs. This is looking down. This is after I finished the meeting hall and the castle keep. This is the first layer with the guest bedrooms and the castle garden on the roof of the castle keep. That's when I finished the king's bed chamber and put the roof on, and then did the walkway leading over to the sky tower. There's the base of the sky tower. And then I decided to make my daughter's lighthouse. She owns the island. So I made her the house and the actual light tower. As it goes up and up. Got the roof on it. Just a completed lighthouse. This is when I finished the sky tower. Over here is the hill. I decided to go over and make a ballroom and a library. This is where I decided to keep the king's forest. So I plant the trees there, tear them down, because it takes a lot of wood to build things. That's the floor of the castle keep, the ballroom, the footprint. Lay it out. Laying down the floor, figure out where I want the actual columns and everything. Got the first layer down, and then the library level. Building that up, get the roof going. Got the roof on. Didn't like the way that roof looked, so I modified it after the fact. Meow, meow. Really? But you're on the heating pad. Okay, and? I know it's not my lap. You're fine. No, you're fine where you are. Okay, fine, I'll scratch your ears. Is that better? Okay. So at the other end of the ballroom, I have the ballroom gardens. Of course, this is hollow underneath there. Then I had a new neighbor move in. This is Votive Branch. I haven't seen them back in a little while. Then I made the King's Burial Chamber underneath the cathedral. Then finished the plants. So compass rose pointing north. Looking through the castle wall. Slap down a banner to go over and get a template to make that. I took this and pixelated it and figured out the squares to make this. It's a little bigger than I want it to be, but it works. And then I got frogs. So I made them a little chamber for themselves. So I got the frogs, tadpoles. Looking down at the market area when I got finished. Modeled these after shops I found over in England, where the shop is downstairs, but the apartment to live in is upstairs. This is the Jack of All Trade Hall, map of the actual area. I don't have any, I don't think I have any pictures of making the inn. There's my foxes. Yes, those are houses. There's a Lego set for a fox den, Minecraft Lego. So that was the inspiration for these. I just modified it into actual Minecraft. This is when I started the Mage Tower. So I made the house and the base, and then built it all the way up. And then added it to. So that's the entire castle. It doesn't look very big. It's big enough when you're running around. Laid the keel for the skyship. Built the skyship. Then I made a log cabin. A couple of guys wanted to go over and get together and have a few houses in the same, so I'm like, okay, I'll make a plot. So I literally leveled the trees that were here and used the trees to make the log cabin. This is the entrance to Diadem's castle. It's a gigantic rectangle. I helped him make the bridge over the chasm, and then I made a path from his place all the way to my place. So through the mountain, and then western entrance. And then from the path I started making the guild hall from WoW. So I wanted to go over and model it after this. Let's see, screenshots. It'd be 8-bit folder. This one. So in WoW, this is one of the guild halls. What I did is I basically took pictures of it and I'm like, alright, I'm going to try to match this as best I can. So, oh yeah, I got that far when H-Dad asked for help tearing down the mountain. So, spent 2 weeks tearing down the mountain, literally. And that's what the mountain looked like after it was gone. Like I said, I tear down the King's Forest and replant. This is after taking down all the oak, because I needed more for the guild hall build. But yeah, that's what it looks like now. So you got that compared to that. It's pretty close. If I'm gonna go over and do it again, I would use a different style for the roof. I would do a 2x2, not the 1x1 like it is now. So it'd be more stair-stepped. That would also make it to where it's more squat. So it might actually get the same angle that this does. therefore it wouldn't be as tall as what this is. That ended up being very tall. Side view here, definitely got the tower, and then the steps. The tower, steps. Like I said, if I did the roof differently, this would be a lot lower. But other than the roof being tall, it's pretty close to matching. Yeah, if I made the roof more squat, these would be lower. So this right here would be down by about 3 or 4 blocks. The overall roof would be lower also. So that would actually make this match with that. And there's my purple cow. Let me know I'm at the end of the folder. So I think I did pretty good. I got it to match rather well. My 8-bit folder. Like I said, MineCraft, box table. This is basically my idea folder. Helps with a lot of stuff. There's just the cross stitch pattern that I use to go over and make the squid. Worked out really well. They want to use that as the courtyard outside of the cathedral. Actually, that might be the next thing I go over and do because I need to get that going. I got my fox. There's the cow. The 8-bit templates. Back to main. Back to game. Oh, Cheesy's still there, so obviously they're working on something. And once I dug in through here, I went over and made the portal. That's how I got the glowstone to make my shopping district shop. Of course, in here, this is my way of getting items. Really? Really? Man, are they angry. Oof. A lot of anger in there. Then of course I've got the pit. Get them to the center, get them to drop. Greater than 27, they go over and die. Using magma blocks at the bottom goes over and helps the spiders actually die. Otherwise, they get down to the bottom here and then climb right back up again, which is really annoying. La 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 la. Yeah, like I said, switchback stairs leading all the way down to the very bottom. Oh yeah, that's right. As I was digging down, I found this. You're real annoying, or just repeating yourself. So as you see, I got a dripstone cavern underneath. So I got plenty of dripstone. Doesn't mean I'm actually going to do anything with it. I just got it. From here, head on down. Down, down, down. Yep. Found lava that way. So we're caved out this entire area to get this type of stone. I will hunt around the world just to go over get different types of stones, just to build with. Fun part about this kind of stone, you use a pickaxe to go over and get it, but if you use a pickaxe with silk touch, you get the stone and not the cobbled version of it. You gotta have the cobbled version to go over and actually make it into things. This is where I found an underground lake. The lava. But that goes all the way down to base rock. So I went back this way. Worked my way down. Got down to this level. And this is where I just started mining. Strip mine. Looking for diamonds. Worked my way all the way down a pretty good distance. Now I sell gunpowder. I get quite a bit of money off of that. So, back up to the top. No point in running all the way back up when I could just warp up. Of course. Nice, good. That's right, arrows, arrows. Arrows are full, yep, arrows are full. Bones are almost full too. Bone meal, good stuff. Makes bone blocks. Needed the bone blocks when I was making the cavern, but what am I going to use bone blocks for now? I'll figure it out. $32, huh? There. Don't have to worry about them now. What am I going to do with those? I know what to do with those. Oh no, it's a thunderstorm. Whatever shall we do? I don't know. Let's go topside. We'll go up to the castle keep. So after I made the castle keep, I made a way up from the storage area to the castle keep. We'll go down this way, get you into the dungeon. Chamber cots used. This is for the really bad guy. He just got some hay to sleep on. Storage. Really? What'd you do? Why are you in the dungeon? That or might be afraid of the thunderstorm. Decided to go down. Like I said, covered walkway. Sheepy. Well. Going up and up and up. Gigantic diamond in the center. Head across the gangplank. Should be this one? Yeah, let's make it this one. Now, can anybody use it? That's a good question. I don't know. I got enough arrows to do it with. Got him. Now we're sleeping through the night. built a crow's nest. As you can see, being way up on high, render distance. I said I modified the roof. Shipyard down there. Let's get down there quickly. Alright, cool. Yep. Yeah. Made the Sky Tower, then made the Sky Tavern. Sky Priest, and a cartographer. That's the two most important things. One, you gotta know where you're going, and the two, you gotta have a good favor to actually get there. Yeah. This place was actually fun to go over and build. They're all acting like they're stuck. Why are you stuck? Why are you stuck? Come on, buddy. Keep going. Keep going. You're supposed to be on other places, moving around, not just standing in one spot. Is it really that difficult? It's like hired thugs. But yeah, here's my shipyard. Got the cradle to go rebuild a new ship. Now, I know it doesn't look like it, but this here, I mean, it's shorter because it's only a 2-masted schooner compared to the 3-masted frigate up there. But the keel here is the exact same as the keel that's up there. Okay, I got a golem protecting the pigs. Okay. Hey, buddy. Did I use waxed copper? Cut copper stairs. Yeah, it's just cut copper. It just hasn't oxidized. Okay. So if you're on the castle wall, the black stairs will take you back to the ground. So any of the gray stairs, like castle wall stairs, will actually keep you on the castle wall. Our south gate. Yep, there's one neighbor. He literally just built right into the mountainside and hasn't come back. This used to be a really busy server, but now a lot of people like to go over and play modded Minecraft. Some of the mods I find ridiculous. So, let's see, get to the same spot. That would be right here. So again, this looks a little different now that I've got everything built compared to what it was before. And you get the Jack of all trade hall, artist grotto, and then you got all the terraced village. I think I did is all the different types of blocks you can use to actually build walls, and the different types of material you use for roofing. I'm going to get rid of that. There's no reason for that to be there. I'm going to use scaffolding. Tall enough to tear it down. Yeah, instead of just going over there and going to the gate, someone decided to build and jump, which honestly does not make any sense to me. A box just out of my castle gate. Okay. So here's my Jack of all trade hall. There is one of every type of villager block, job block in the building. And an iron golem. Why is there an iron golem in here? The airship kind of stands out Because it's always a top-down view. What to do, that's the question. Yeah, like I said, there's at least one of each of the job blocks. Therefore, I have at least one of every villager. Oh, good, the beds are actually starting to get filled. That's good. So, like I said, got frogs. So as I was clearing this wall off, I went over and punched into an almost square cavern. So I decided to go reuse it. I made a little frog haven. Blue and white for the make it look like a sky. You got the green grass and everything on the inside. Frogs are happy. But yeah, feed the frogs slime, and they'll go over and make you frog eggs that you can scoop up in a bucket once they turn into tadpoles. Don't try to pick up the frog eggs, they actually will just break. Happy frogs. All the guys are awake now. You got the teleportation, the enchanting table. Of course, you need to go over and have the books to go over and enchant. Let's get this guy out of here. Come on, out you go. Why are you getting in my face? What? Be gone with you. Out. Targ. There. Yeah, now you can't get back in. rabbit stew, huh? Leather trousers are on a wild color for once. I'm really surprised they haven't done a beekeeper as a new villager. When they added the bees, might as well add a beekeeper. Oh well. Down the grotto going up. A little cathedral. I'll go with it. For the market. So much junk. We got 2 cats, a golem. I know for a fact I've let that golem out before. I didn't leave his ass here again. Yep. Yeah. Skeleton horse. You can't put armor on a skeleton horse for some reason. I mean, that would actually be impressive, having armor on a skeleton horse. They're like, no, it's a dead horse. You can't go put armor on it. I have my field of many colors over here. No. I got my shepherd. And I've got my lost villager. Come on, buddy. Really? Open the gate and you walk away from me. I really wish you could just put a lead on them and yank them along. Make life a lot easier anyways. So, I'll show you the fox. So the fox den. So if you go to lego.com, you can actually look up the Lego patterns. That's what I did here. And then I just translated it into MineCraft. I added up the back end because on the set this is all open. I think this is a cute little place. Sleepy Fox. And then just mirrored it over there. Yeah, next thing I'm gonna do, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make the courtyard. Right now, gigantic field. Turn that into the courtyard and finish the actual front. What I want to actually put on there, that's more of a, like a blank canvas. And most cathedrals have this all purdied up. I already got the sides, I just gotta figure out what I'm gonna do for that. Maybe draw inspiration from something in real life. Notre Dame, or other cathedrals in like England and France. Oh well. Either way, I'm calling it a night. There we go. Holy cow, man. Yeah. So yeah, not really building too much tonight, as was just showing you the things that I have built. And did I show you a whole lot? No, as you saw, maybe 10% of the actual castle overall, maybe 20. Later, y'all. See you tomorrow night.